So, while on a road trip to Galveston, my wife and I played a game of Would You Rather. One of the questions was, would you rather be the center of attention or be in the background? Essentially a wallflower. My wife chose to be in the background, and I chose to be the center of attention. But it wasn't just our answers that caught me off guard. It was the difference in our reasoning. And that's what got me thinking about the bigger picture. See, my wife said she'd rather be in the background so that she can observe, listen, and gather information so that she could be smarter, make more informed decisions. For me, my reasoning came down to something I believe that shapes everything in life: attention. See, attention is the primary currency we all navigate the world with, whether you are aware of it or not. See, the news media, the headlines they use are dramatic because they need attention so that people will watch. Social media algorithms thrive on attention. For your business to be successful, you need attention so that people will come and patronize your business. Ultimately, attention gets you noticed. Being noticed gives you access to opportunities, resources, and people. And ultimately, that's what makes life easier or harder. So when you zoom out a little bit, you can see how differently men and women tend to experience this currency of attention. For women, attention often arrives early, usually linked to their beauty and appearance. Once a girl hits puberty, she begins to receive attention without even asking for it. And so much of her game now becomes to filter, learning how to sort through what attention is worth engaging and what attention is best to be ignored. Wrong attention can drag you down, but the right attention can open doors. So she gets attention while also working on whatever else she will do to contribute value to the world. Now, don't get it mistaken. Everyone still has to bring value to the marketplace, to the world, in order to make a difference. Conversely, for men, it's a little different. Most boys don't grow up knowing what it feels like to receive attention outside of their family and their friends. And I say most because there are men who are very handsome and they get attention for their looks. But a majority of boys do not. Or men, they quickly learn that to stand out, to get attention, they have to do something. They have to play football very well to make the paper, excel at work to earn a raise, build something, create something, achieve something. In other words, attention has to be earned through the value that they bring to the world. So while women often face a quantity of attention problem, filtering through constant streams of attention in their daily life, men face an earning attention problem, figuring out how to generate attention in the first place. That difference was reflected perfectly in our answers. My wife could naturally say, I'll stay in the background and choose when and how I respond because she's already accustomed to having attention come to her. She didn't even mean to think about it in that way because it is built into her experience, her reality. For me, it was natural to say that I want to be the center of attention, not from an ego perspective, but because I instinctively know that for a man, being in the center doesn't just happen by chance. Being in the center is just not handed out to anyone who wants it. You have to work for it. You have to build skills, create value, or contribute something meaningful that draws attention your way. See, society doesn't just hand out attention for free. So here's the takeaway. If you're a young man or a young woman, but especially young men, recognize that attention is the engine that life runs on. But it isn't given, it is earned. To stand out, you need to feel a need, solve a problem, or create something remarkable. Whether you're a musician, a writer, an athlete, a farmer, just a hard worker, you have to bring value and attention will follow. Because for men, being the center of attention isn't about ego. I like to stress that. It's not about ego. It's about proving that you can offer something that makes other people's lives better. And that is part of the burden of performance for men. And that brings attention your way. All right. I'd like to know what y'all think. If you agree with my perspective, let me know. If you disagree, also let me know in the comments. Just thoughts I was reflecting on. Catch you in the next one.